Hari Om Tat Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru. Many of you may not have thought about what our activity is and how many different levels or kinds of activity we have. The definition for action is chalanatmakam hi karma. Action means whatever is in the nature of movement of or vibration constitutes an action. Either it should be a movement where the movement is from one base to something else, or it is a vibration where the base is not moved, yet the movement takes place, then it becomes vibration. Every action is in the nature of a movement or vibration. We have 4 levels or kinds of activity. One is physical, including sensory activity. Bodily activity. The next is oral. When we speak, articulate. Both of them are visible. The next 2 levels are invisible. One is mental activity, another is intelligential or intellectual activity. These activities are rated differently. Physical activity for a certain duration, suppose it has 1 value. For the same duration, oral activity will have 10. Mental activity will have 100 and intelligential activity will have 1000. So much of difference is there. Naturally, if you want to have most effective activity, it has to be done, pursued by the intelligence. Mind just remembers, takes impressions, that's all. Sorting them out, discriminating them, converting them into knowledge and memory, etc., all are done by the intelligence. Spirituality is actually, truly speaking, it is an intelligential activity. This activity is called Vichara in Sanskrit. Vichara means what? Truthful introspection. Every one of you is doing introspection. But that introspection is always about the untruth. The entire world is changeful. Truth will not change. It remains ever the same in the past, present, and future. But everything in this world, including our body, is transitory. So all the introspection that you do as part of your profession, domestic life, etc., it all falls within the category of untruthful introspection. Truthful introspection is that where your introspection is always about what is true. What is true? From our experience, we can say, the I in you alone is true. The I never changes. In all your experiences, you will find they always relate to the changefuls. The changeless is only one, and that is the I. So any introspection done on the I becomes truthful introspection. Equally so, on the supreme truth if you can conceive of and introspect, that also becomes truthful introspection. With this in mind, Sage Vasishtha tells Sri Rama, Vicharaya dhiya satyam, asatyam hi parityaja, abadho baddha ityuktva, kim mudha parishojasi. Abadho baddha ityuktva, kim mudha parishojasi. My dear son Rama, Vicharaya, introspect, dhiya, with the intelligence, satyam, the true. Introspect over the true or the truth, asatyam hi parityaja, and leave off whatever is untrue. Introspect over the truth and abandon the untruth. Abadho baddha ityuktva kim mudha parishojasi. You are actually not bound by anything. There is no bondage for you. Your body is there, mind is there, intelligence is there, ego is there. The sensory objects constituting the world also are there. All these are there, but you are not that. These are all objects which you experience, perceive, comprehend, or realize. But are you that? No. You refer to all of them as my and mine. My body, my mind, my intelligence, my heart, my ego, my world, my house, my car, my children, my partner. Everything is referred to by my, the possessive case. This case is used only to refer to things which you possess, your possessions. But you are the possessor, not the possession. What is that? That is the I in you. The I experiences and witnesses everything. But the I is not witnessed by anything. It always has the position of the witness, not the witnessed. The witness cannot become the witnessed, and the witnessed also cannot become the witness. Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever introspected over it? So do it at least now. Vicharaya dhiya satyam, asatyam hi parityaja. You are not bound. You are the witness to the bondage. When you become liberated, then also you will say, I am liberated. You will be witnessing the liberation. Bondage is in the mind, in the intelligence, in the ego level. But in the I level, there is no bondage at all. Abadho baddha ityuktva. So whenever you say, I am bound, you are actually referring to a bondage which doesn't apply to you, relate to you at all. Kim mudha parishojasi. Why are you in vain suffering? Why are you feeling the torment, grief? When you experience grief, you are the grief experienced. I'm sorry. You are not the grief experienced, but you are the one who experiences the grief. That experiencer remains the same with regard to all experiences. Why don't you reflect upon the experiencer, the witness, and find out whether it has ever been bound by the witnessed? I sleep, I wake up, I dream. You say, I dreamt, I was wakeful, I slept. All the three states, one after the other, come and go. But the I, the witness of all the three, never comes and never goes. Can you ever say when the I entered your system? And will you ever know when the I exits from the body? Is there anybody who has experienced the entry of the I or the exit of the I? We only know I am present, I am present. While you are aggrieved, you are experiencing the grief. While you are joyous, you are experiencing the joy. The joy and grief, they alternately come and go. But the I doesn't come, nor does it ever go. Can you not fix your attention on this I, which never comes and goes, which never enters and exits, which only witnesses, experiences everything, remaining ever the same as the experiencer? Reflect upon it. That is the only true presence you can think of any time in your life. What a wonderful instruction is this. We speak many things in the name of philosophy. We also speak a lot about yoga, not to speak of religion. But what about this personal direct experience that you have? You started saying I when you were a child. Maybe the body has grown, several decades have passed. Even now you say, I am. I was young, now I am old. I did not know anything, now I know something. I was aggrieved, now I am relieved. In all these experiences, the I remains the witness, the substratum, the unchanging presence. Rama, think about it. There is enough to introspect over it. And that introspection itself is the sadhana. When you employ or exercise the intelligence, that is the highest form of activity. And that activity is the truthful introspection. Can you grasp the point? It is physical activity, oral activity, mental and intelligential. This intelligential activity, that is the real sadhana. What will happen? You do introspection. It becomes finer and finer, lighter and lighter, feebler and feebler, slower and slower, until at last it ceases to be. When it ceases, you are taken to the very source of everything. It is the source of existence on the one hand, and also the source of all knowledge. All knowledge. Vichara yadhiya satyam asatyam hi parityaja abadho baddha ityuktva kim mudha parishochasi. Hari Om Tats. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru.